We start with the showdown that we've all been waiting for. It takes place in roughly 4 hours' time. Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump in the first presidential debate in the USA. The two contenders neck and neck in the polls. An estimated 90 million people are expected to tune in. Now, all this is happening just 6 weeks ahead of voting day, November the 8th. We don't know what to expect, is what our correspondent said to us, Philip Crowther, who, of course, has been observing this every step of the way. It could go either way. It is expected to be volatile. It is expected to be very lively, especially given the exchanges that have preceded this date. Let's get some analysis. Ian Reifowitz is Professor of Historical Studies at the State University of New York. Ian, thank you very much for joining us here on France 24. Well, in anticipation, mouths are watering, so to speak. Do you think this is make or break for either candidate tonight?
I think it is. I think this is the most important presidential debate that we've ever had in this country. We've never had a candidate like Donald Trump. We've never had a campaign before like this one. Donald Trump has never had a one-on-one presidential debate like this. You used the word volatile. I think that's a terrific word. Nobody knows which Donald Trump will show up tonight. His volatility has been on display virtually every, well, not virtually every, but most of his public performances. And I think if he's volatile again, it really will hurt him. Hillary Clinton has a different problem. For her, the problem is the expectations game, and we can argue about whether it's fair or not, but the media seems to have a different set of expectations for the two candidates, and I arguably just played right into it. If Donald Trump doesn't blow up like a volcano, he's passed his test. Hillary Clinton has a much higher bar to clear. She has to, A, show that she can be presidential, B, show that she can be likable, and C, solve people's problems with trustworthiness that are attitudes that they've built up over 25 years. I'm not sure it's fair to hold those two candidates to different standards, but that's where we are.
Is there a danger, Ian, of this being decided by style rather than substance?
Yeah, that's a great question. And I think, yeah, there is a real danger. The American media is not really doing a very good job, frankly, focusing on substance. They have focused a lot on style. Donald Trump has been able to get by largely on bluster. He hasn't been called out significantly and consistently when he's lied, although there is some sense that if you look at the coverage in the last couple of weeks that may be changing. The coverage of Hillary Clinton has focused on things like whether she is smiling enough or whether she looks angry in terms of style. And then even in terms of substance, I think you can make a case that the email controversy is one that is largely substance-free at this point. I think that a debate, hopefully tonight, will focus on the issues. The question is whether the media coverage will focus on the issues as well.
Which candidate for you has the upper hand going into this debate?
I think Hillary Clinton has had a solid lead for most of the spring and summer. However, if you follow the polls as closely as I do, the past couple of weeks, Donald Trump has really eaten into her advantage quite a bit. And I think we're probably at a point now where I think you could still say that Hillary Clinton has a lead of 1 to 2 percentage points. But that's down from somewhere between 5 and 8 a few weeks ago. I would give her the slight advantage going into the debates. And if the election were held today, she would probably win by 1 to 3 points. But of course, the election's not held for another 6 weeks, so we've got a long way to go.
Professor Ian Reifowitz, thank you very much for joining us, sir. We appreciate your time. We appreciate your analysis. It's good to see you. Thank you very much indeed.